We played it on Xbox. Okay, so the whole story behind this is...
Yes, tell us. Why Portal 2?
I did a lot of the in-game motion capture for Grand Theft Auto 5.
That's dope.
All of the stuff in between. And I played some very, very small characters in the scenes.
But you told me a little bit about something about sandbags the other day.
Yes.
So tell us about that.
Yeah, well, in one of the levels, you do this bank robbery, and you're in this, like, body armor, which is actually based on a real thing. You remember, like... It's funny. I live relatively close to where this happened. There was a really famous bank robbery in the Valley. It was like a Bank of America.
Okay.
In North Hollywood, and it was in the 90s. And these guys had made their own body armor, and they basically were bulletproof. And there was a standoff with the police, and the police didn't have like. I might be not saying this 100% correct.
They just head to toe in Kevlar, basically?
Yeah, kind of. But I think they reinforced it. They made it themselves. So they were like walking around, and whatever ammunition the regular cops had, I think they had to wait for the SWAT teams to come in.
To come in with the big guns.
Like actual guns at the time.
Okay.
I think all police are armed a lot more now. But also because of stuff like this. So they were just like walking around, and they weren't like afraid at all. So in one level of Grand Theft Auto, you go and you rob this bank, and you're in this like crazy body armor. In order to simulate having that much weight on you, they basically hung sandbags off of us while you're like walking around.
How heavy were they? Do you know?
The total weight, I think, might have been because they had this like a vest that they had constructed, and then they had stuff on our feet. I think it was either 10 or 15 pounds on each leg. It must have been more because people walk around with like 10 pounds.
It's a lot for a full day.
Yeah.
Did you get to die a lot?
Oh yeah, that was dying in that game was so much fun. Yeah. Like but I did it with another actor named Brad Schmidt and a stuntman named Chris Place.
Great.
And so one of them, and either that or like the guys that were doing the animation and all the motion capture, they were all playing Portal 2. And so we would play this game in between. When they were setting up new stuff or whenever.
So sometimes the puzzles can be difficult though. So you'd have to come back and
basically.
But did you ever have moments where you're like just in scene, you're like dying, and then you're like, I got it!
Oh wait,
I know what to do.
I need to use the bouncy goop.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Shoot a portal here, and then we're good.
Yeah. But this game breaks my brain a little bit when you just can see certain angles and you jump in and you're upside down and then it flips you over or whatever.
Yeah. So Courtney, you don't know anything about this.
I don't know anything.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
So she's in for it's really, really good. It's a really good puzzle brain. Actually, we had my son and my nephew play it during COVID because of so they'd be productive. If they're gonna play video games, might as well use your brain while doing it. So.
Yes.
And Stephen Merchant does a voice in this. He's the there's
cool.
like one I don't know his character's name, but he's like this little computer character. It's the premise of this whole thing is, I think it's regular Earth, but it's maybe thousands of years in the future.
Okay.
And this character is this woman like wakes up in a room and you don't really know why you're there, and he starts coming in and talking to you, and you're basically in this giant factory that's like the size of, I don't know, Texas or something like that. It's gigantic.
Okay.
And it has like hundreds and hundreds of floors, and you're basically a test subject. And you go around and you're trying to essentially like escape or survive or whatever.
Yeah.
And the story unfolds. But there's also a multiplayer level where you're one of these two robots, which I assume we're going to see.
These next tests require cooperation. Consequently, they have never been solved by a human. That's where you come in. You don't know pride. You don't know fear. You don't know anything. You'll be perfect.
All right. All right. So you started playing this game with your son, and you haven't actually finished it yet.
Yeah, well, we started playing the single player, the story version.
Oh,
basically.
the story version.
And
so
we
you've
haven't
never really
beaten
done the
story
co-op
version.
yet. Okay.
But yeah, we played this game so much during during the mocap of Grand Theft Auto that we actually finished all the co-op levels.
Oh, that's sick.
Which was
that's
kind of fun.
So you guys have this wonderful bond now.
Yeah.
You can always go back to it.
What I think this is all introductory. So what this is establishing right here is that light bridges exist and you can walk along them, which is pretty cool.
And also, you guys are really, really cute robots.
I know, and they
love
make
it.
these cute noises. They're like,
All right, so while you guys are doing this,
Yes.
Courtney's already got serious
I
game
have no idea what's happening.
oh yeah, we got to get in these and then we advance.
Okay.
Well,
fun.
I'm gonna drop a couple of like words or phrases, and I'd
Oh.
love to hear your
Are we free
initial
associating?
reaction.
Is this what we're going
Something.
on? Okay.
So the first one's going to be George S. Patton.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, okay. So the story, we're related. Apparently.
You're related to
The
General
General
George S.
Patton.
Patton.
Yes. If the story my dad always said is that like the very first Patton came to the United States as an indentured servant from Ireland.
wow.
If you want to use the trigger buttons for these, and then
Do you know what the trigger buttons are, Courtney?
sorry, or the
Yes.
bumpers.
The
Basically.
top ones?
Is it the bumpers
Yes.
or the triggers? I don't know.
I don't know. I think there's a bumper and a trigger.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's the
Figuring
trigger.
it
It's
out.
not the. It's not the bumper.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, lasers.
Oh, so I got obliterated. Yeah.
Okay,
and
so
and they
you were-
basically So what's cool about this game? Sorry, I'll get back to.
No.
I'm the world's worst multitasker.
It's okay. This is great.
So when you press one trigger, it gives you one side of a portal that's one color. And then when
And
you
then
hit
you
the
do the
other
other
trigger,
one.
so like, right will be, for me, right is yellow and left is red.
Okay.
Yours is one is blue and one's purple.
Okay.
And basically once you open the portal to one side,
Okay.
it'll you can go through. And
So it's safe.
basically, it's two ends of a portal,
Okay.
Yeah.
basically, like a wormhole or something.
But you can also set it so that you like loop sometimes
Yeah.
and like, yeah.
So what I did here is I created a light bridge barrier
Yes.
to block the mean laser robots from frying us again.
Mhm.
So you do know some of this already.
I love this game, but I haven't played in a while, and
This
I
is
don't
great.
know where we're gonna. Now we have to discover where we're gonna go. I don't know where we need to go from here. You know what we need to do?
it's
Okay,
just on the
so
other-
I
yes.
blocked the guys. So what you need to do is put a portal up here, and then maybe another one that we can walk into somewhere.
Oh yeah, there you
Um,
go. So
I don't know
anywhere
where
on a
the other
wall
one is.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Not.
yeah. Because they can you see you can walk in through these.
How do I don't know how. Oh, I guess that's a portal? No. I don't know how I made the portal, by the way. That just sort of happened.
Yeah.
Is that a
Great.
portal?
Well, only some surfaces will accept a portal.
Oh, there we
So it's like
go.
you see these like white panels. Essentially, it's like stuff that's made of that material. Apparently, in this game.
Okay, so you
know,
got to
can put
find
portals on
another
it.
wall. There,
Yeah.
right there, perfect.
Does that work?
Can you jump in there?
I don't know.
Oh, it might be too high.
Did you find another wall?
Oh,
So short.
I know it's true. We're on the first level.
oh God.
We-
Okay. So George S. Patton. So
yes. So he came over and he finished out his servitude,
Uh-huh.
and then had I think 6 sons.
Okay.
And one of the eldest sons fought with him in the Revolutionary War.
Wow.
And then
Wow.
started like the West Point legacy and became General George S. Patton. One of the younger sons became like a farmer in West Virginia, and then eventually like my grandfather like moved out to Utah and like became me. So we're cousins 7 times removed or something. It's not close.
Still,
Yeah.
that's pretty epic.
But I am a military brat.
I was
and
gonna
you're a
say,
military
my
brat as
next
well,
word
right?
is Guam.
Yeah. So I was born on Guam.
You were born in
yeah,
Guam. What
my-
base is that?
Andrews.
Fort
I
Andrews?
believe. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Well, Air Force Base.
Okay. So
yeah,
then it's
so my father was in the Air Force.
okay.
and,
Yeah. So my dad was in the Army, so I'm a military brat as well. So I was like, that's cool. But
Where
I
were you
was
born?
born in El Paso, Texas, at Fort
Yeah.
Bliss. So not as epic as Guam.
I need to go back. I haven't been back. We left
Yeah.
before I was 1, and
Oh, so you didn't
Yeah.
really get to experience it.
no. I mean, I gotta go back. I
You
know you can get
should.
flights. I went to Japan with my family once, and I always thought if I would go so far as to get all the way to Japan that I would stop in Guam. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it was over like a Thanksgiving break, so I didn't. You know, it was one of those things
Yeah.
where the schedule was like, no.
You can
Yes.
only do so much. Yeah.
My life
Yes.
will be my own at some point when my kids go to college or something.
Yeah. Eventually.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay. Oh, so this is what happens here.
Oh.
I see what if we put a portal here
Mm-hmm.
on this top one,
Mm-hmm.
right? This I don't know, that whirlpooly thing is like a force field, and if we somehow get in there, it will push us through the other portal. So if you put the other portal on this side right here,
But then that gonna end you up right where in the same area.
maybe. Oh, see, now we're all gonna
Oh.
die again.
Oh no!
Fail.
We're very bad at this.
So how am I supposed to answer questions
This
when I
is
need
why
all
it's
of my
great.
brain
Yeah.
power to solve the first level of Portal 2?